Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder. So basically what just happened is that Amanda told us that it's worth coming back home if she gets to see us and stuff, which is really nice. It's like telling us that she loves us and it's so sweet. So we're just gonna continue with this scene. Let's go.
My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. That's a cute face. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead.
Nah.
Love you, kiddo.
Ah.
Love you too, Pops. Oh, this is so cute. God.
You've got dads.
Okay. So, if I've heard correctly, I guess you go on like 3 dates, I think, with one of the dads or something, and if you finish the 3rd date, then the game's over. So I'm just gonna play through Brian's, just because that would make it so that I'm not stuck playing this game for the next like 700 years. But if I like it enough, then maybe, just maybe I'll hop back onto this game and play through like, God, no, Joseph, I don't know, God. The creepy, play with us! Whatever. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Brian. Let's go, Brian. I know you like to fish. We do have a heart, and he really loves his dog and his daughter, and he loves... Okay, he wants to deck build for his ideal date. Okay. Alright, let's message Brian. Let's just go. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. Yeah, don't do that. I don't think I trust that either. Oh, I didn't even message him this time. Oh, I have a message from Brian. Hey, Daisy and I are going out fishing tomorrow. Are you in or out? Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still, though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super excited to catch all those fish, and my lawn could use another good mowing. That'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up in an hour I had previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I do this as well. I'm sorry everybody who gets super offended by that. It's like string cheese, I'm assuming. But, I don't know. It's the same either way. I didn't raise you like that. Shut up! What? It's called string cheese, not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda. Chompy cheese sounds great. Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique, or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know that I had to be, like, outside. And tie knots and stuff. But I have to be Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember last summer how I applied for a job at that coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and I said yes. On that first morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You won't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay. Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game.
Hmm?
Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay, good. I know that's what's happening. I knew that he was going to say that.
Ugh.
Alright, Pops. We should both be getting some sleep. See you in the morning? Night, Panda. What a mess. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I'm wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something that I can glean from it to give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It was still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before we knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. That's actually really pretty. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I thought that I read that wrong, but apparently not. I cast my lure into the water and wait. And wait. And wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. You used the wrong lure. I look up and see my father, just as he looked that one cold morning, disapproving. I'm panicking now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water. Sinking further and further, I see the multitudes of fish that had been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up to me. He has Brian's eyes. That is the creepiest thing! I wonder if his voice is the same, or whatever. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're trying to catch trout, buddy. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see her still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her bed, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda curls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda. We'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket to wave me away. I leave her room and make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Oh my god, it's still nighttime. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk out to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him.
Hey.
Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Oh shit! Hop on in, guys. Let's get the fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. That is the cutest dog! Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Willonello sit. Maxwell obediently hops into the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. Ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch the trees pass by. It's significantly brighter right now. So where exactly are we headed? It's about an hour north from here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. We brought everything we need so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? I feel like this is something you should have said, like, in the text, you know, like, not last minute. But of course, probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare out at the forest lining the highway. The sun's just barely over the horizon, scattering dusty pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice, quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off the highway and onto a dirt road. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore, where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and cooler down to the edge of the lake, where he has a canoe waiting. Damn, he's, like, really into this. Ah, great, it's still in one piece. Hold on, help me out with Maxwell. I help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Oh. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. Maybe if I fall in, you'll save me. Oh my god. Oh. Didn't mean to say that. Maybe I should have said the other thing. Can I restart this? I don't even know. I don't think so. Yeah, okay, we're going back. I don't want to make him mad. I want him to love me. Or love Wilson. Okay, your turn. Here we go. I'm gonna say this. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. That was good, apparently. Wow, okay. I thought it would make him feel uncomfortable, but I guess it's better. I guess it's kind of like an ego thing. Whatever. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish?
Aww.
I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah! Take that, water! Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Whoa.
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish?
Eh?
I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna go explore into the woods. Into the woods? Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna go explore in the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all of our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves in the middle of the lake. At least I know how to paddle a boat. Oh my god, this is crazy. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge is that I am knowledgeable about. This is just the worst. Still a gambling man. You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously. I was thinking something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of our children? More than that. Let's say if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Whackmaster 2000? That's a limited edition! But if you win, you get my pole saw, the Reach and Cut 3000. The cordless version? That's the one. Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000, state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard-to-reach branches at the back of the yard that have just been begging for a pruning. You're on. This is horrible. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish, fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff that I can't really follow with his fishing pole. He casts it into the lake. Oh boy, now I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Stretch before physical activity? Okay, good. I fish a worm from the styrofoam container that Brian bought. It's slippery, but I think I can get onto the hook if I just focus. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh god, the blood's everywhere! The worm's not on the hook! Need some help? No, I meant to do that. The blood attracts the fish. They can smell it up to a mile away, you know. I think that's sharks. No, it's definitely fish. Now what? Tie a knot or something? I take my pole and try to tie an elaborating looking knot in order to impress Ryan. The classic hunter's bend. I learned that one in my youth. Yep, this one isn't coming apart anytime soon. With this knot, I will cast my heavenly line upon the unsuspecting water and deliver unto us a bountiful harvest. I look over to Brian. He doesn't seem to be paying attention. Let's cast the sucker. I pulled my rod back and launched the lure as hard as I can. And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile, and I just sit there feeling like an idiot. Oh my god. No. No! Okay, this is just like Bejeweled, right? Line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell them apart. Okay.
Match that fish.
Okay.
Catch of the day.
Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Catch of the day. Catch of the day.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get it. I think I get it. Okay. That's a northern pike. Okay. That's a northern pike, a sport fish that isn't great for eating due to its tough, scaly hide. Some fishermen hunt them with a bow and arrow since their sharp teeth are easily cut the fishing line. Okay, that's great. That's Atlantic salmon. Okay, that's wonderful.
Rainbow trout.
Okay,
Rainbow trout.
oh, I get it. Okay. Okay. Everything is a-okay. Everything is fine. No, I didn't want that.
Rainbow trout.
This is so hard. How am I supposed to do this in time? I'm like so panicked right now. No.
Catch of the day. Catch of the day.
Oh my god. How am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to do this? Oh god.
Now you're fishing.
Okay, that's fine. I don't
Nice
know what
catch.
to do. That's not what I want.
Nice catch.
Okay, I just wanna fucking fish. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, this is horrible. Oh, here we go.
Now you're fishing.
Okay, and then, we're gonna just pull you out.
Match of the day.
Okay, and then we're just gonna... Fuck. This is so confusing. They all look the fucking same. Like, I don't understand. Okay,
Match of the day.
match of the day, is that what you said?
Nice match. Now you're fishing.
Alright.
Nice match.
Good work. God, I did so bad. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian's caught. The pole saw is mine. Oh my... The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced underwater and pulled into Brian's arms. Oh, take me! Oh god. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all of our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back to shore with Maxwell in tow. Once we get to the beach... Whoa! He's shirtless now! Okay! Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. I don't think you should compare someone to something that is like similar to a cow.
Anyway, we're going to stop here. Just so we can play the rest of this date out on the next episode. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out, but it looks like there's gonna be some sexual tension. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.